B, let's go.
B.
Y'all gonna miss lunch.
B. Maximum volume, okay. Well, I don't have a guess by my answer.
I got tired, hold on.
Just for a second there.
Okay,
Oh, whoopsie.
he said whoopsie.
I say whoopsie. Whoopsie. It's a macho thing.
Change things.
2,000. Oh, I got circle. I know that's somewhere in there, I'm thinking.
What's that?
I said 400 square feet plus 2,000, somewhere in
Not a
there.
good sign. I hope the non-calculators are easier.
My answer, except for number A, is another pencil.
You got an even smaller number?
Yeah.
To what?
Michael, what are you doing?
38. I didn't 100 squares correctly. I'm like 100 squares, 1,000, right? I don't know why I did that. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. We'll figure
Or
it out
that, or anything.
Why are you getting such a small number?
later. Okay. Let's do B. This one's easy, y'all.
I'm sorry. Is anyone else reading it?
I am reading it. Oh,
I think
know
y'all
you
read it
were.
3 or 4 times and it hasn't made sense any time.
I've
I know
like,
these words,
I have
but
a
when you put them
maybe.
together like this, I don't get it.
yeah, like maximum
The
volume.
recovery.
I don't know what this means.
Chelsea big giggle today, alright!
That's
Okay.
The
The answer's
bar.
D.
Just put a big D on your paper.
right. That's your grade.
See, right. Let me read it to you and just see if it makes sense. Maybe it's the inflection. A recovery device arrives on the scene and begins removing oil. The rate at which oil is removed is given by the equation R of T equals 400 square root of T cubic centimeters per minute, where T is the time in minutes since the device began working. Oil continues to leak in at a rate of 2,000 cubic centimeters per minute. Find the time T when the oil slick reaches its maximum volume.
How would find the maximum volume there?
It's so.
That equal to 0. That's all I know.
Is it same zero?
Is the machine,
I don't know.
are we just starting the time and is the machine getting there at 0?
Time 0 is when it starts. So T is the time since the device began working, so yes, let me turn it on.
So do we know what the initial size of the thing is?
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
We just
For
figured
this
it out.
problem, irrelevant.
Okay.
I don't think we set that problem I came up with as 0, and I would take the derivative, and that's gonna be my answer, unless y'all have some other thing. Nope.
The square root of.
No.
Well, it has to be somewhere where. Could we put a T at the end of the 2,000? Because at the same time it is.
Unfortunately,
You know?
depends on what you want to do with it.
Because I'm just trying to put a variable onto it because it's per minute. We know that it's it's the rate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so we know it's a rate per minute. And so at the same time that is the machine going, this is still going on.
So the equation plus
But that's also a rate per minute.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's say we just turned the machine on, right now. How, okay, what time is that?
0.
So what is the rate of change at time 0?
Oh, 2.
Is 0, right? Okay, 0. 2,000 in, 0 out.
Yeah.
Okay, what about 1 minute later? How much in
Oh, 2,000, never mind,
2,000
2,000
in.
constant.
and how much
Yeah.
out?
The
4,000. 400.
400 out. All right, what about time, let's say 4?
Oh, okay, so you pretty much have to make it so when RT equals 2, when it finally gets to the point where it's not, it's still growing, but it's not taking away anymore.
Okay,
So wait, is there always gonna be 2,000 in?
always
Yeah, always
2,000
two- always
in.
two, so that's a
So
constant.
just 2,000?
2,000 equals 400 square root of t, because when that happens, it starts taking more out than actually being put
That
in.
was close.
Everybody get that?
Yeah.
In, out. When in and out are equal to each other, that's the magic, that's the sweet spot where the pumping machine is now starting to make a difference. Now it's starting to actually take the pool away.
Okay.
Before that, it was making a dent, but you still had some coming in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, go.
Okay, 2,000 divided by 400, which is, square it.
Yeah.
So when t equals
That's not
negative,
Doesn't work.
well, yeah, but
Sorry, I wasn't thinking first.
Yeah, squaring doesn't do plus or minus.
Yeah, I remember
Rooting
that.
does plus or minus.
Justify. Is that a justify?
that's,
Okay.
I gave you too much help already. Yeah, we're gonna get this one wrong.
Yay!
what were we?
Y'all were doing next to nothing until we got,
I mean, at least I had stuff that was mathematical
anything else?
instead of the equation.
Justify your answer.
To justify the,
Just find that that's where it is.
Right.
and we put a statement in there saying what we said about
What you said.
the
What would your
greatest
statement
amount
say?
would be, the greatest,
You can paraphrase it, just what would your statement be?
it's basically like the greatest amount that it would be. How do I phrase this? At a constant rate of 2,000 centimeters per minute and a rate of 400
Well, t equals 25 is when,
being taken out when they equal each other.
is when
That's
the
great.
derivative equals
When,
25.
when they equal each other? Is that what we go with?
Oh, I was gonna say when 25 is when the derivative equals 0, cutting out, and then it starts going from positive to negative.
That's not what you did though.
And that's exactly what we did.
You needed to say that.
Yeah.
Yes, because what we just found is when they equal each other. We could have actually found the minimum. We could have found the part where the machine broke and oil started leaking back into the thing at a constant rate.
Well,
So you needed to show something about what happened at 25, that it changed from more going in to more coming out, thinking signs, increasing to decreasing kind of thing. All right. All right, C, go. Let's get this one done before lunch. We're ready to grab it.
The recovery device began moving on its system. Oh, so this is why the last one wasn't relevant. Now it is relevant. Yes. It makes all of it all make sense. Okay, so 60,000,
That had the ring of write this down.
yeah,
Okay.
plus
Yeah.
the integrals, yeah, well, antiderivative,
Same thing.
Yeah, well, give me that idea. From, no, I mean, not from, of 200, 2,000.
Zero.
Y'all are both giving me a different part of the answer. Pick one.
2,000.
What part are you giving me? The inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
2,000 minus 400 square root of t.
From 0
To infinity. What? There is no other rule. I mean, there is no
Yeah.
to here from there.
Zero to T.
You should say it.
Can't really use the same letter.
Yeah. I don't
25.
She burst out. So. Quietly.
Okay.
Just out of nowhere.
She waited till the very last prompt.
25.
Booyah! 25. There it is.
Because I'm
Okay,
family apartment, yeah. I was looking, I was like, it's in here. I know it is.
Dead silent the entire time. To the curtain.
No, it was in the blank.
All right, let's see how we did. Part A. Let's see, you got 1 point for using this and this. So 1 point for using them in the problem.
Yay.
Okay, in the correct place. 2 points for the derivative. Now here's where you will lose a point.
Aw. I already lost
Oh,
one.
you want?
There should be a square, yeah, right there.
Dang it, forgot the square.
This, we did take the derivative of this, it's pi, and this is, keep the first, r squared derivative of the second.
Which is why,
Which is
I
why the
tried.
correct answer is none of these, it is 0.03.
oh, is another one,
You
another
thought you
zero?
were right.
Yeah.
There's
you were
another
right.
zero?
He was about to say, and the correct answer is, and mine goes, is mine. No, you're not right. That's what happens. Sorry.
I tried.
Yeah, nice. Nice try, nice try.
Yay. I was going with it.
Okay, let's see, what's next? B. You get 1 point for saying either this, hang on, let me give you your points for
I
this.
would say wait.
They would have given you 1 point for this, but you would have not gotten the 2 total points because of that one mistake, okay? If you had done a product rule error like the Green Sea kids did, and just said DRDT, DHDT, because they're retarded, you would have got 0 points for that. And then you would have lost a point. Now, assuming, I think you would have actually gotten the point for this one because you used your wrong stuff correctly, but there's the right answer for that one. So even though that's red, I think you would have gotten that blue point for
So far, Shannon, we're on.
2, 3, 4. You got 4, well,
Okay.
3 up, okay? 1 point for either writing this or writing that equals 0, okay? 1 point for finding the correct time, and then 1 point for your justification. If you had not barreled through that justification, that you needed to show that it was increasing on one side and then decreasing on the other, you would have not gotten the point. So you needed to show the increasing, decreasing. Or make some comment to that effect, that to the left of 25, the volume would be increasing, and to the right of 25, the volume would be decreasing. That's the justification right there. This one, okay, this one is weirdly pointed. This, the 60,000 and the 0 to 25 is worth 1
Chelsea,
point.
get a point for your 25.
Well, yeah, with
With
that,
the how
and
many
then
zeros
this is
25
worth
counted?
1 point right there. So,
Yay. I got that part. Yay. I forgot to use 1 point.
now here's the thing, in 15 minutes, y'all wouldn't have done that.
Well, I would have just got A and it just kind of would have
This
crushed.
A
would have
would've
been,
been worth 4.
this one.
There we go.
3
Well,
for you.
I would have got
yeah.
3.
This, y'all are making, that is too easy of arithmetic for y'all not to get the points on that one.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And this one, I think, is a big deal.
I was getting there, I was,
Not bad. All right, so collectively, now, we did that in an hour and a half. Y'all would have had, for these problems, 45 minutes, so half that time to have done this one. That's really what y'all need to be focusing on. It is good that we're talking through it, I'm spending more time than we need. I honestly think y'all would have gotten 7 solid on this first one in 10 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Pretty easy on that one. This second one, nailed it. And don't do that again, okay? I don't know what, don't think that. If they give you a rate, they wanna know an actual amount, we've done that 1,000 times, just taking it down. So individually, I think y'all could have scored maybe an average of 4 on this one. This one, you could have banked some points on, and those, I think you would have.
you did pretty good though, getting that deal.
Yeah. All right, we will pick up with the other, you can hang on to them or leave them in here, this is just what we're gonna work on in class. I only want y'all working on your requests when you're at home, okay? So make sure you're looking for your requests due this Friday. And bring it. 3 of y'all bring me your requests tomorrow. Okay. And I will give you the answers to all these when we are done. Is it helping? Kind of going over it together and then taking the time to pick it apart? We should be making incremental steps now. In the very beginning of the review, y'all should have been making huge leaps, but now it should just be getting slightly better and better every day.
Oh, I forgot I had a sandwich. Probably at work.
Like this